Welcome back to another lecture of steel structures. Today in this video, I'm going to give a short introduction on what plate girders are. So what are plate girders? A plate girder is basically a built-up I-beam which is used to carry very high loads of high magnitude, and such loads cannot be otherwise carried by rolled I-sections or I-beams. So let me explain you in a more simpler way. A plate girder, it is basically an I-beam or a beam which has to be huge in size, particularly in depth. Okay, so a plate girder is basically a beam which should have a very high depth. Okay, it has to be very deep. And why should the size be so large or huge? Because it has to carry or it has to transfer loads of very high magnitude which cannot be transferred by ordinary rolled sections which are available in shops. Okay, so basically plate girders assume such a size, or plate girders are so huge or so large that such standard rolled shapes are not available in the shop so that you can use it directly. Okay, now since prefabricated rolled I sections are not available in the shop, so in order to fabricate plate girders, what we have to do, we have to fabricate these girders from individual rectangular plates of different sizes or of different required sizes. Okay, so what we do is that we assemble certain rectangular plates together with each other with the help of either welding or by connecting them with bolts, and hence such plate girders are formed. Okay, so here you can see some figures. Okay, these are basically plate girders which has been fabricated in different methods. So the first one is a bolted one without cover plates. Okay, without cover plates. So if you observe this plate girder, here we have a rectangular section. Okay, this is an individual rectangular section, right? And we have this L-shaped structures, L-shaped plates, or rather I should say steel angle sections, which has been clamped onto this rectangular plate from both sides, both at the bottom as well as at the top. And this clamping of angle sections with this individual rectangular plate has been done with the help of boltings. See, these figures, they indicate that this member is connected with the help of bolts. Okay, so see, this is more or less, I can safely say that it is looking like an I-beam, and this plate here has to be a very high depth. Okay, the depth of this rectangular section which I have used here is higher than the rolled sections which are available in the shops, right? So this is basically a plate girder, okay, which is having a bolted connection. Okay, and by covered plates I mean that if here, okay, if here below and top, if they have been covered with the help of some plates, then this plate girder would have been with covered plates, but in this girder there are no such covered plates available. Okay, let's move on to the next diagram. So here we have fabricated the plate girder with the help of three rectangular plates, right? One is the vertical one and the other two are the horizontal one which has been placed on top and one at the bottom. And these three plates have been connected to each other with the help of welding, right? See, this shaded rectangular portion indicates that these members of these plates have been welded to each other. Okay, so this is basically a welded plate girder. Now next, plate girders have does not mean that they have to be necessarily I-beams. They have to look like I-beams. No, they can look like boxes also. Okay, so here see, we have used 4 rectangular plates, right? Two on top and one on top and the other one at the bottom, and 2 plates we have used vertically, and these plates have been connected with each other with the help of welding. Okay, so the name of this is basically, since it looks like a box, it is known as a box girder. Now next, another we have another section we have here, which is a compound section. Why is it a compound section? Because it just does not consists of plates, it also consists of two rolled eye sections. Okay, now see these, we have these two rolled eye sections. Okay, we can increase the self weight of the plate girder by using two rolled eye sections in this manner also. Okay, so when we are using two rolled eye sections together, then the capacity to transfer or carry load for that plate girder becomes double. Okay, so we can generate or fabricate plate girders by using two rolled eye sections together. So what we have done here, we have taken two rolled eye sections and we have joined these two eye sections with the help of cover plate. Okay, one on top and one on bottom, and we can weld these sections together. So this is basically a compound section which can be used as a plate girder, right? So we have um, one bolted plate girder, we have a welded plate girder, we have a box girder, and then we have a compound section. Now see this horizontal narrow component, okay, of this plate girder is known as flange. One is located at the top, which is known as the top flange, and the other one is located at the bottom, known as the bottom flange, and the vertical component is known as the web. Okay, so that's it.